Hello again YouTube. So I have another video for you guys. As you may or may not have noticed, I am in the exact same clothing as I've been in for the past like 3 or 4 videos. It's not because I don't like buy other clothing, it's because I'm filming it on the same day. It's Bank Holiday Monday today and I thought why not just sit down and film some videos. I'm in the mood, so why not? And obviously if you follow me on here you'll realise I haven't actually uploaded in quite a while. I am sorry about that, like I said in some previous videos, I do apologise. It's just literally because it's 6 weeks, so I've had some other stuff going on. I've been working, I've been getting ready for college, I haven't really been buying too much recently, so I've just sort of had to slow down a little bit because I was busy. But it's all back to normal now, and I'm ready to get back into YouTube again, because I did miss it a little bit actually. It was quite fun doing all this. So I'm going to crack right on with it. This video is a product, no it's not a product, it is a brand review. Or like talk about, whatever you want to call it. And the brand I'm going to be reviewing is W7. W7 is one of those brands, a lot of people, I don't know, you either like it or you don't. Some people just say, oh it's cheap and rubbish, and other people they really like it. I personally think it's quite a good brand, they've got unique stuff, they've got a lot of dupe items as well, as people like to call it, dupes, for other products. They are, like I said, affordable. It's just great. If you're on a budget, it's a great brand. Their stuff isn't rubbish. Doing what? It may not be as good as what some people say it is. Like, I don't know. This is all my opinion. This is what I think of the items. So, like I said before, a lot of these are dupes for other items, and I have some of them now to show you. So I have 3 of the W7 and 3 from different brands, and I think they're the exact same product. The first one is an obvious one. There's no difference about it. I'm not going to question it. It's an exact dupe, and they did a good job, so fair on them. And it is the Absolute Lashes by W7, and if you recognise this, I should imagine you probably will. It is because it is a copy of a Benefit product. I do apologise, the focus is playing up, but it's an exact copy of their real. So if I hold them side by side, you can see they are the exact same, and well, it gets better, don't worry. The actual theme jigs, whatever they're called, are identical. Then there's no difference. The product isn't different, the quality isn't different, they're the exact same. But the price is different. This is £23, I believe. This was £1.97. So it does pay to, obviously if you're the type of person, if you buy stuff, because that's the only reason I bought it, is because it was one of those items, it's like buying an iPhone. You buy it because it's an Apple product. You don't want it because, oh, it has good features, it has this. You don't care. You want it because it's an iPhone. That's the way the world works. Everyone is materialistic a little bit. It's branding, really, isn't it? You just want it because it's branded. But if you don't care about that and you just want decent products that's cheap, I say go for the W7. Don't bother with the Benefit they're real. Don't get me wrong, it's an amazing mascara. But if you can get one the exact same for God knows how much, like £20 saving, which one are you going to get? Secondly, I have another one. Again, this isn't an obvious one. I'm not saying it is, definitely don't believe that I'm saying it is an exact dupe for something. I'm just saying it's very similar. The packaging and the texture is quite similar to another product. And it is the Prime Magic Camera Ready Primer. So there it is. I don't know if you can see, as you can see in the tub, it's very latexy, sort of jelly texture, and it's very similar to Smashbox photo something primer. I don't have that one. I do have the one. I have a photo film blemish control one, so it's not a copy of this one. Obviously this one's green, but it's very similar to a product by the same company. As you can see, the packaging is very similar. They're both tubes. Obviously this one's like half empty, so it looks slightly different, and this tube's bigger, but they're still pretty similar. So that's what I think it is. The product itself is interesting, this one. I don't really like it too much. I don't know, I'm unsure. I just think it's got a really weird texture. No, I just don't like it. It's very always there texture, if that makes sense. It feels quite oily. When you rub it, it's slimy. And obviously you don't want a primer that does that, really, because then the foundation's just going to wipe off. And it does. Whenever I put foundation on top of it, it doesn't really hold it. It just sort of actually helps it like disappear. So again, I would advise that one, but it is only £2, so give it a go. It might be different on everyone's skin. The next product is an exact copy of another product. Everyone knows it. This is probably one of their biggest dupes, is their blush boxes by W7, and this is Honolulu, which you can probably guess just by the fact that it is a matte bronzer, an exact copy of Hoola. However, the differences I've noticed, I've only ever tested with Hoola. I've never actually owned it. I don't know why. I own a similar one. I own a Rocketeer. So as you can see, the boxes are quite similar, except obviously Honolulu is a bit bigger, as you can see. However, I'm so sorry about the camera, by the way, guys. However, this one, the lid comes off completely. This one, it sort of flips open like that. That's the only difference I've really noticed with it. The bronzer itself, the quality of this one isn't too bad, actually. For, again, this is £1, £1.90, I think, on Amazon. All these are off Amazon, because I just literally bought them to test the brand, except the last few items, which I'll show you at the end. Yeah, I grabbed this one because everyone was raving on about how it's a copy, it's really good, blah, blah, blah. I don't use it too much because it gives you no room for mistakes. It doesn't blend. As soon as you touch on the skin, it's there. It's just boom, bronze. So I'm not too keen on that one because it is really dark, it's really prominent, so you can't really work with it. So I don't know. If you're the type of person that has maybe darker skin, then it's alright. But for someone who's pale, it just doesn't. You can't do anything with it. You can't lightly apply it. It's one of those products that no matter how light you do it, it's still just boom. So I'm not too keen. Another product I have is Get Set Eye Base in White Pearl, and I've only ever used this. How many times have I used it? I've used it twice, I believe. It does work. It's not too bad, actually. I'm not gonna lie. However, I don't know. It's just odd. The consistency of it is quite. It feels almost bitty when you rub it, but then you rub it out and it sort of goes away. It feels like it's got sand or something in it. I don't know. It's really hard to explain. But once you rub it out, it blends really nicely, and it does keep the eyeshadow there. It doesn't crease, so I do like that one. Another product I have is a foundation, and it's called W7 Photo Shoot Foundation, 16-hour budget proof foundation. This was £3.50. I didn't buy this online. I bought this from a shop called B&M. It doesn't have a pump. It is a scarf lid. It's very, very thick. It's almost like a cream, like a thick cream. It's very hard to, I don't know, not blend. It does blend nicely. It's just hard to wear. It's one of those kinds of foundation. It does. Oh, I don't know how to explain it. It's really hard. I'm trying to think of the word to explain it. It just doesn't cooperate with you. No matter what you do to it, it just sits so uncomfortably on skin. It has a weird texture. It feels heavy when you like wear it. You can feel it. You can feel it on your skin because it's that thick and there. So I don't know. I'm not too keen on it. Like I said, I have oily skin. I would never wear this. I wouldn't put this on in the morning. I'm going to go do my day-to-day things, like day-to-day items, whatever. I would never do that because I know for a fact it would just look so bad by the end of the day. It would cake and it would go thick and creamy and gushing and no, I don't want that. The next two products are both blushes, and they are, what are they called? Candy Blush. So if I just cover them up, I will swatch these for you. I have two. I have one in Angel Dust. So as you can see, it's a very sort of pale pink, and the other is in, I have no idea what this one's called. Oh, this one doesn't even have a name written on it. How unhelpful. Either way, oh, this is rubbed off. I believe it's called Orion. I'm not sure. It's like scratched, whatever the name is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this one's called Orion. So, if I swatch these for you quick. I always swatch, whenever I swatch brushes, I always do like just quickly rub it on my hand. Because I think it just gives you a truer colour really. So there they are, the top one is Angel Dust, the one below is Orion, I believe that's what it's called, don't quote me. As you can see, they're very, they're very powdery. They don't stick to the skin too much, especially Orion. Angel Dust is actually quite good. Orion just sort of rubs away. That one doesn't. So, yeah. These are still quite nice blushes in the fairness. We do still want to add a very subtle hint of colour. They are quite nice. Obviously the pink one's not as subtle, it's pretty prominent. But the other one isn't. I believe they had them in 4 or 5 colours when I went to the shop. I don't know if it's all of them, that's just the ones they had. I think one of them was actually a bronzer as well. But yeah, they're quite nice. They were £1 each, so I thought it was amazing. And another product, probably a lot of beauty people on YouTube would have heard of as well. It's a palette, and this one isn't the dupe for any of the Naked ones. This one is In the Night. And I don't know, I just liked this one, so I got it. I thought it was quite nice colours. I haven't used it too much yet, which is strange. And another thing that's strange is the fact that I've actually kept the brush thing in it, which is weird, and I am going to take it out because I don't like it being in there. So yeah, these are very smoky colours, as you can probably tell. It doesn't have a mirror, it's just really reflected silver, so I'm trying to sort of keep it out of shot. They're really quite nice colours. The only thing I don't like about it is they don't really have any mattes. They have the black, which if I just try and... I will swatch a few of these actually if you correct. I have a pink, I've got a black, let's take that gold, and one more, we'll take that grey one. So that's me rubbing them. I'm sorry if I've gone out of focus again, guys. And if I sort of... As you can see, they do sort of have some, I don't want to say hollowness, but they're not particularly the most pigmented eyeshadow around. But you can't really expect them to be really for the price. I think this palette was £6. I think they normally retail about £8. The only thing I do like about it is they actually have names, which really is quite bizarre. Because cheap eyeshadows normally don't bother with names. So from this side to this side, it is Dusty, Wonderland, Summer, Atlanta, Abracadabra, Top Hat, Razzle Dazzle. I think it's called Razzle Dazzle. Lady Luck, Laura E. I have no idea what these names are. Party Popper and Gate Crash. Oh, sorry, there's one more. And oh, what the hell does that say? Bologna is the black one. Bologna. Okay, bit strange. So yeah, again, for a palette that I paid £6 for, I do believe it does retail normally at £8, but because I went to B&M's, they were a little bit cheaper. But I definitely wouldn't like review against it. Like, it's not a bad product. It is pretty nice. It just isn't as high quality as maybe like Urban Decay or MAC. But for the price, it's good. So I definitely do recommend it. Like I said, the only downside being is it's not overly pigmented. So if you are looking for an eyeshadow that is like boom pigment, I don't know, maybe you could layer it, or if you used it with the Get Set Eye Base, then yeah. Other than that, it's not really too special. So that is all the W7 products I own. I know I don't own that many, I just have a few odds and ends. Just thought I'd grab some, review them. The next video I'm probably going to do will be my MAC haul. I'm guessing that's going to be the next one that's going to come after this, if it's delivered first. If not, it'll be a miscellaneous haul, as I'm going to call it. Or could we make it Revolution haul? I don't know, it just depends on when the stuff is delivered, really. But yeah, I will see you guys soon, obviously. Oh, again, just, God, I'm so quick to jump to conclusions, aren't I? Everything will be linked below, all the W7 products. I'll link that all below, of where I got them. I might struggle with some of them, because like I said, some of them wasn't online, but I will try and find a place. I'll actually see if W7 have a website, so I will link that below. Also below, like as usual, my Instagram will be linked and stuff like that, because there are some posts on there that I do about like beauty items, so check that out if you want. So yeah, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, anything like that. It all helps me, so thank you. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye!